Yo, what is up guys, it is CdotD back on the video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to double or triple your edit speed in just a week or a couple of days. Some people say you could just double in like 10 minutes. That's really not true. There's methods you could do to make you edit a little bit faster, but it's not like anything like you have gained any skill. It's just like really input to make the game feel better. Before this video starts, make sure y'all drop a like if any of these helped you, or if you didn't know any of these methods. I'm gonna try to not put any of the methods that everybody says in the beginning. I'm gonna put it at the end for anybody that hasn't really watched any of these type videos. I'm gonna put it at the end so y'all can follow it. Those are pretty much the most common ways to help you edit faster and just double your edit speed. Now the first step to really doubling your edit speed that I found is very like helpful is that you can actually, when you're editing and like something is too fast, say I can't like do a quad edit, I always run into the wall or something, I'm gonna do it slow, like I can't do that, like, you know, like you can always just crouch to go to a like a separate speed, crouch and just slowly edit like that. Like you'll notice you can get through a lot of the edits faster, and you just doing that, like crouching while editing, like as fast as you can, it's just creating muscle memory. Like the game really depends on muscle memory. You can't really be good. All the best builders, all the best editors, they know where like the tiles are. They could probably close their eyes and do some edits in a row. All you gotta do is crouch. Make sure you try to get from tile to tile like that. That's really called cursor placement, but everybody talks about that. Just make sure you go in between these tiles, crouch, edit like that. That's how you do a quad edit. And now if you want to do a triple edit, obviously you start with the triple edits first, or you start with the double edits. Pretty simple, like that, like that, like that. You might be like, oh, this is too easy for me, but you really gotta focus. It's like a mindset thing. You gotta be able to focus and click as fast as possible like this. All you gotta do is move in between it while crouching. Just do that while crouching. You do this for at least 15 minutes a day, 10 minutes, like when you warm up, you'll become way better. You could practice this, and this will get your muscle memory up and strong. Like you'll be able to just double your edit speed in like a couple of days by doing this. The first day that I learned this, I actually learned this from byzicxbl. I never really thought about it, but if you crouch and edit, the first day I did it, I did 2 extra quad edits. I made my own record for quad edits for myself, and I did 2 extra ones, which is pretty cool, honestly. Now the third step to getting better at editing is like getting faster at it. It's really not the fact that you're trying to get faster. You have to try to get consistent. If you get faster, you're just going to want to be consistent right after. And while you be consistent, you're just going to get slower because you're working on that. You have to work on consistency first. Don't just skip to trying to speed up your edits. Then you're just going to look all messy, like you're trying to look fast, all that. You want to be able to work on consistency. Just try to take it slow. That also goes into routine. If you want to be consistent, you got to have a routine. Some pretty good routines to editing faster and just resetting faster is you could just double edit this like that, and then go that way. Like you could double reset that way, which is like a triple edit and then a double reset basically. So like that, and you see I messed up right there, but you just turn as soon as possible as soon as you get that edit like this. LD used to do this a lot, and it actually helps out a lot once you think about it. You just do that. You don't really have to do it on speed. You could do the same method as the first one. Crouch, turn, and then reset. Double reset. Like that. You could do that same thing over and over. If you do it a couple times a day, this is not going to help. Like, you got to understand, in order to actually be faster at editing, you have to take the time for it. People like ask me, how do you get faster? You have to be able to put the time. When they find out you have to like use a lot of time to do this, they quit. You got to be able to be consistent and just take your time when doing it. Just keep on doing it continuously. It'll create a strong memory, and you might be able to do that and add more to it in your clips. Like if you're already used to, like, that's easy to you, you could do this and then add another wall. just make sure that you practice more than 2 hours a day. If you put in like 1 hour a day, it's not really gonna help you because you need that time to warm up. It could take like an hour, or it could take like 45 minutes, and then you're about to get off in like 30 minutes. That, like, to just play, that's not good. If just put 2 hours or more into a day, like, of just playing Fortnite and just practicing. At this point, like, it's a lot of skilled players, so if you're just trying to become a creative warrior, you could do that. But you just got to be able to put more time. You can't just do like a couple of retakes, play like 3 games, and then get off. Like, that makes completely no sense. Like, if you want to be the best, you got to put a lot of time into it. Another thing people say is just single tile editing is gonna make you faster. It's not really gonna make you faster. It's gonna make you faster in single tiles, like specifically that thing, but like in your timing, it's gonna make you faster in your timing. So if you get new binds, I suggest single tile all the time. I'm not saying don't single tile like every day. I suggest doing that to just like get better, like at single tile. The less you see the blue, so like if you don't see the blue as much, that means you're editing way faster. If you see it, if you like, the longer you see it, the slower you're editing. You just want to be able to click your edit, your select, and your confirm at the same time. Or if you're on edit and release, so edit, select, and it just confirms. I don't have it on right now, but I'll show you a demonstration if you never used edit and release. So edit, select, edit, select, edit, select. Personally, I don't use it, so I don't really got my timing down on. The last thing is edit courses. There are tons and tons of edit courses that can help you out. Personally, I used to use Raiders, but I don't really use his no more. I use Valor, Mats, and Brooks. You could go to Brooks' channel. They have some good edit courses. I use Valor, Mats. I use another one of his courses. You'll see the codes when you go in his map. Once you get in it and you're like not a fast editor or like a consistent editor, you're probably gonna be like, oh wow, this is a lot. Or once you see Speedpad in maps, you don't have to use it. It's really up to you. That's just for like maybe people that are way faster, like 10 times faster than you or whatever. When I use this map, personally, I do not use any of the Speedpads. I only use the Speedpad for that and this. I don't use Speedpad for triple edits or any of these. I'm not that crazy. Like personally, what I do is I go over here first because like it's the basics, and then I go over there, that corner, then I make my way over here, then I start doing this side. So I mean, you don't even have to use a Speedpad. You could literally just do this. Some people say Speedpads don't help. It doesn't help if you don't like pay attention to what you're doing. People just like, you're editing. Like, no, I mean, it could warm you up a little bit, but just editing it is not gonna do anything. You gotta actually pay attention, like edit slow and like just precise. You have to get the muscle memory down. Oh, you might be like, I don't even edit with my pickaxe out. It still helps, trust me. All the fastest editors that don't even edit with their pickaxe out or that just edit fast, they do edit courses. They don't put it in their videos. They do like insane edit courses on their free time. Like Brooks, he's insane and he does tons of edit courses. You already know that. Like most of the keyboard editors that you probably like or whoever you watch, they do edit courses. Just make sure to put your time into it, or if that's too easy, you could literally go on the super fast Speedpad, and you could just you could use that and just try your hardest to like click fast. This could increase your timing, like when you're like running normal and you're trying to do insane edits in a row. This could make you like get through it in no time, like your double edits. Usually when people use Speedpad, it forces you to try your hardest, like in editing. You'll notice, like, or you could use this is just fast. You're really supposed to do it like this with like basically 4 edits, but I do like this. And you can find this way more useful. Like, so you want to place a wall really fast? There you go. Like, you get through it way faster. The faster you do your double edits, the faster you'll do your triple edit. It's just really that simple. The faster you do the cone and the double edit when you're quad editing, the faster you'll get through that wall, or the more time you will have. This next step is gonna cost money a little bit, but most people have skins on their account, and like skins now they're like $8. Before it was like $10. So for like one skin, it'd probably be like $10 and a couple like $2, basically like $12 for a skin. Now if you don't buy a skin like a couple of times and you save up, you could save up like $14 in no time, or get a couple of control freaks. Control freaks is for controller, and this will help with your like movement. Like if I take off my controller right now, or take off my control freak right now, it just feels like I can't move freely. And once you buy it and you just put it on your joystick, you'll see it like feels like you could do like way more in your movement. Like it just feels way better. You'll be able to like get your cursor placement like very good in no time. Like it'll just increase your cursor placement in no time. Like now keyboard, all it is for keyboard, if you want to practice your cursor placement, it's just practice. Like I don't know really any methods. I mean, you could probably like turn down your settings to make your cursor placement better, but yeah, controller, you could buy a control freak, which is like pretty much $14-15, probably like tax like 16, and it will help you out a lot. I suggest using the high rise first. You could also get a strike pack. A strike pack could help you out with your editing because it has a higher click. Like instead of it being like say X, like you can't really like edit. Nobody really edits like that fast while clicking X, honestly. But a strike pack, you're using the fingers that do nothing but hold the controller in the back. All you gotta do is press it up and down like real fast. Like just keep doing that while you play. You could just imagine like you clicking, and that's just gonna be way better, honestly. I think that's probably like the most comfortable position you could be clicking a paddle in. So yeah, it's like $20. You could just not buy skins for a couple of weeks and order one, and you'll be good. Another thing I suggest to make the game feel better is you could literally go to your settings, turn off motion blur, turn off unnecessary settings. It's literally like there's so many settings that people do not use. You could turn it off. So turn off free plays. So turn off like stuff you don't use over here. Turn these all the way down if you don't play keyboard. You could reset these to normal if you don't play controller. Turn off your subtitles. I mean, nobody really uses them, and you only get to use subtitles when it's like a new season or an event and someone's talking. You could turn off or reset these keybinds if you don't play keyboard. Once again, you can go to your controller if you play controller, put switch mode edit. Everybody pretty much knows this now. And then you can go to the last screen and turn off text chat. Nobody uses that. Social notifications, auto import friends, surveys. Like turn this off. No one wants to do a survey for Epic. Just a bunch of other stuff. You just turn that off. It's very slight. It could help you, but it can actually help you. Like you won't even barely notice it, but it's better than having input delay. Yeah, same thing with your maps. You could not have a lot of stuff in it. Right now, I'm using the map, so I built a lot. Just reset your map every now and then. Like, also, creatives, it tends to get delayed. It just feels delayed over time. So just leave creatives, start a new one, and just go back. Like, sometimes, the creative out of nowhere, it just feels so delayed for me. So I just leave it, come back, and that's it. Or you could do select game mode, and then come back, and then, yeah. Or if the lobby still feels delayed when you first join, just do another lobby. Just keep doing it until you feel like you're in the best lobby you felt today or something like that. See, I only have a couple stuff. This for like changing your skins. You got that for guns, and then you got this for like the start. You don't even have to put that. You could just do it when you start the map. I did forget to say this in the video, but if you guys want to edit way faster, you can get a PC, which is more on the higher side of money. Don't buy a PC just for the game. That doesn't make any sense. You can get a PS5, next gen basically, or Xbox. You can get a good monitor with like 1 millisecond response time or 0.5. It just all depends on how much money you got or willing to spend for the game. If you guys made it to the end video, make sure y'all drop a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Make sure y'all turn on post notifications when subscribing. If not, I just hope you guys have a great day. Peace out.